Song and dance exercise. Lee Strasberg told us that he designed the song and dance exercise especially for singers and dancers as a way of identifying and breaking their strongly ingrained habits and patterns, many of which were formed in their voices and movements as a result of repetitive drilling and practice. An aesthetic emerges from that behavior, which becomes habitual and limits range and creativity, and can lead to being typecast. Strasberg began teaching the exercise to all of his students. Song and dance gives us a way to recognize and unlock habits for fuller expressiveness, and practicing it improves the ability to follow your own commands. Just becoming more aware of a habit is a change agent. Strasberg preached that when habits are controlling you, they produce forms of expression that are conventional and clichéd. He believed in the absolute necessity of breaking your own physical, mental, and verbal habits that inhibit your truthful responses and color your actions and behavior. It can be difficult for you to recognize your own mannerisms and habits. The teacher is there to point them out. They may be verbal habits, breathing patterns, facial or body tics. The challenge is to remember all the different commands demanded by the exercise and implement them at the same time, which addresses the ability to concentrate at will, break your habits, and take control. You perform the two parts of the exercise alone, in front of the class, and guided by the teacher. Every actor will do the same exercise, and the other actors in class act as the audience, and this presence is essential and basically mimics conditions experienced when acting for the public. You will obviously not have this same sense of pressure when working at home. Part 1 Song. Exercise steps. Pick a simple song like Happy Birthday, or a nursery rhyme, and one that's indelibly imprinted in your brain and that you know by heart. Stand alone on stage in front of the whole class, with your eyes open and your feet hip distance apart. Don't move from the neck down. Shoulders are relaxed, face is unfurled, and you breathe easily with your hands at your sides. Make sure your fingers aren't in a clenched fist. Stretch them out and relax them if they feel tense. Look at the people in the room and let them affect you. Don't look away from them or look down. Strasberg told us that when you look down, you bury yourself, but if you look up, it's as if you're searching and begging for divine assistance. You must acknowledge how you feel both physically and emotionally in that moment, as this cultivates an awareness of yourself. You have to be aware of this and silently articulate it. Strasberg told us that you can't say you don't know how you feel. You must evaluate your state of mind as you do during relaxation. Impulses will arise that you must deal with. Do you want to run and hide, or laugh, or cry hysterically? Do you feel exhilarated up there? Are you hyperventilating and feeling faint? If you want to cry or laugh or whatever comes up at the moment, don't stifle it. Try to relax and breathe slowly. Be aware if you're moving unconsciously, such as swaying or rubbing your fingers together. When you're ready or when the teacher asks you to begin, sing one syllable at a time of the simple song for 3 or 4 seconds for each syllable, while maintaining eye contact with someone in the audience. Using a strong, committed, resonate voice, begin to do the song maintaining the melody, ha, p, birth. Be loud and give each syllable an equal amount of emphasis, and control the length of time, taking at least one full breath in between each syllable. The most common mistake is not taking a few breaths in between the syllables. You use the breath to ensure that your sound is powerful. Be focused and don't rush. Don't let the sound get stuck in your throat, or be weak in tone at the end of a syllable. Keep the power throughout. The song can't be expressed in a monotone with no changes in pitch, which is a difficult thing to include and remember. Look at different people during the exercise. Continue for each subsequent syllable in the song. It can take a few minutes to get through the whole song. The audience is often very active with laughing and other responses. When you finish the song, take a few moments and get ready for the second part of the exercise. Part 2 Dance. Exercise steps. Begin making one spontaneous and repetitive dance-type movement. Don't worry about how the movement looks, just keep repeating it. Hopping, jumping, and dance or workout moves can be used. Get a solid rhythm going and maintain it. When the movement is established, use the same song, but add a short burst of sharp staccato syllables from the song, ha, p, birth. The syllables are in the same order as in the song, but the timing is random for breaking up the words. There's no melody required. Again, the voice must be strong, resonant, and committed. The syllables can be linked together, but grouped arbitrarily with words chopped up. Make the repetitive movement and sound at the same time, but remember that they don't have to be in sync with each other. Keep going until the teacher asks you to switch to another repetitive dance movement, and then you continue with the short, staccato, broken-up words. The teacher points out any problems with expression or concentration. When you are on stage, you must remember all the physical and emotional elements of the part, in addition to memorizing the lines. The song and dance exercise will help you carry out these numerous tasks. The concentration is divided and compartmentalized. It's common to lose your focus and resort to imitating what you've done before. Unbroken and dominant habits will sneak themselves into your work too easily. Song and dance also strengthens your resolve and concentration by subjecting you to the public pressure of an audience.